Hi, this is Tanya from Love Buddha Tarot, back with the readings for the Aquarius new moon. I'm going to wait until people start to come on, and then I'll start with some of the messages first that have been coming through about this time. Ooh, I'm just getting my light right. I don't think that was right. Is that? Yeah, just waiting for people to come on. There's a couple coming in the room there. It's a different time tonight. I've been trying to get this done all day, and then other things have been happening, so I didn't get a chance to. So I'm just going to give it a couple more minutes, and then I will start with the energies, because it's quite a powerful new moon, this one. I don't know if anybody has been feeling the energies already, but it started to hit, and in so many ways as well. So I know somebody said that people weren't getting notifications when they were on. Those that are on, can you hear me okay? God, this lighting is terrible, yeah? I don't know if it's, turn that one off. Yeah, is it? It's really bright, isn't it? Right, okay. Can everybody hear me just before I start? And I'm just rabbiting on to myself. So if you're on, could you please let me know if the sound's okay? There's people there, but nobody's saying anything. Please let me know if the sound's okay, if you can hear me. Because then I could just carry on. Okay, so are there people there? Could you please let me know? Right, okay, yes, you can hear me. Thank you. There they are. A bit of a delay there. I always hate coming on to do these lives because it's just quite unnerving, but you can hear me okay. Hi, Candice. Hi, my Liz and Adrienne. Okay, thank you for being there. I was beginning to think, am I actually online here or not? Hi, Sally. Hello, Nicole. Yeah, everybody can hear. So how's everybody feeling? Are you feeling this? This is the first one I've done this new year, isn't it? It is. So happy new year. The last one, the full moon in Capricorn, I actually had flu, so I couldn't come online. So I'm sorry about that. Hello, Nicole from California. Oh, interesting. Mm-hmm. So hello, everybody. It's a bit of a different time. I don't know if this time works. We'll see if it does. But yeah, happy new year to everybody. It's been a bit of a crazy one already. I mean, January has seemed to have lasted about a year in itself, I feel. And it's Friday as well. Happy Friday. So before I start, does anybody have any questions or anything that they've been experiencing? Any kind of questions about spirituality, about tarot? Any questions at all? Anything? I'm here. Where you've got me, you might as well ask me. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into what I've been picking up psychically about this Aquarius new moon. And then I'm going to do the readings for all of the signs as well. So, yes, so no questions, is there not? Everybody feeling great? Everybody feeling the vibes? Yeah, seem to be. Right, okay, so I'm going to go straight in. I made some notes. First of all, what I was getting around this, I'm in a Canada right now, but in a transition move to Sweden. This time is great. Usually it's too early. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I did try to come on earlier, but today has been a crazy, crazy day. Just this island is like a time TARDIS. It really is. And time just disappears and goes very, very quick as well. And suddenly you're like, what the hell's going on? I don't even know where I'm at. You know, I don't even know what I've done with my time or my day or whatever. So you woke up yesterday in the best of energies. Me too, Nicole. I really felt it yesterday. I really felt it. And if Haley is watching, congratulations, Haley, as well. I had a dream about Haley, that she'd had the baby, and I messaged her and she had. So it was the day before that she had. So it was amazing. Cosmic Lottery having you on today, Tanya. Oh, thank you. I've been getting so many messages this week about my work and the people I've been working with. And it's really it really is very, very humbling, you know, and I feel very, very blessed to do what I do and have you there as well alongside me. So that really, truly comes from the heart. Because sometimes I'm like, is this what I'm meant to do? Am I doing the right thing? And yeah, it really, really is. I know I'm on my path. I don't know where I'm going on it, but I know I'm on my path. So, right. Okay. So over the Christmas holidays and things, like I say, I'm so sorry that I wasn't online. But you know, it was obviously the holidays are a strange time, and then I got flu and things like that. So I've came on when I can. Hi, hardest man in tarot. Hi, Chris. He always makes me laugh, Chris. Oh, I'm so sorry. Your grandmother passed away yesterday. Yeah, happy for her to be out of pain. And when they just change form, they're still there. And, you know, if you hear me mention the journey I'd had last year, you know, it really, really verified that for me, that there is no separateness, you know, they're only ever a thought away, Adrienne. You missed me, Joanne. I miss being on, you know, I really, really do. But it's like I say, I like to be able to give information when I come on, and I like to be in the best of spirits. And it's already been a roller coaster of a January, like crazy, crazy things happening in my life. I wished I could let you all in on it, but I can't just yet. But yeah, crazy things. And I feel like Cinderella. I really feel like Cinderella. I've been going for dress fittings and this and that, and I'm going on a trip, and yeah, there's some crazy, crazy stuff happening in my life. And I'm like, yes, universe. So you just take me when you get me. So right, so what I was picking up, not today around this moon, but in the collective, in general, that basically what we're experiencing and what we've been experiencing in the run-up from like the end of December into January, they said it was almost like we were lying on our deathbed. Funny you should say that, Adrienne. And we were looking back at our life, you know, when our time is up and, you know, our clock is ticking and we're lying and we look back at life, we've got nothing else we can do. And they were saying that this is kind of energetically what's happening. So we're looking back on our life, and we're looking back with remembrance and possibly regrets, a lot of woulda, shoulda, couldas, you know, and almost seeing why things have happened and how they have led us to where we are now. So my mom always used to say to me, it's not a dress rehearsal, Tanya, you don't get a second chance. But what Spirit said to me was, you are getting a second chance. You've had your dress rehearsal now. So basically, what we have got to do, we have got to allow ourselves to die. Okay, now this is metaphorically. So we've got to allow all of the work that we've done in the last 2 years has all led up to this. So we've got to allow ourselves to let go of the old way of being, let go of the old lives that we had lived, and really, truly let go, to allow ourselves to die, very much like the death card. Because then this is all about rebirth, okay? And this moon is a little bit about that as well. So we are being reborn, but what we've got to realize is that we need to learn to do things differently as well. I mean, if you think a newborn baby, you know, they don't know how to feed themselves, they don't know how to dress themselves or anything like that. It all comes in time. And this is what we have got to realize, that, you know, not only is our old life dying and the old who we were dying, it's like shedding our skin. I've just been talking to Etamanel in Ibiza. There's a brilliant video on my Instagram story, the snake skin shedding its skin. And wow, I was transfixed with it. But we need to realize that that part doesn't exist now, okay? And we don't know how to manage in this. It's all trial and error. So we need to let go of the old way of doing things and thinking, well, this used to have to kind of, this is how I done things. This is how I thought. This is how I lived my life. that's it. That life is over, and this new one is just beginning. So it's brand new, very fool-like energy as well. You know, it's almost like all of the major arcana all being squashed into one. But this is the work that we've been doing over these last 2 crazy years. You know, this is why we've been doing the work. This is why it's been so painful. And now all we've got to do is surrender and let that go. Okay, let it go with love. It's got us to where we are now, but now we know better, and we know that we deserve better as well. You know, so there's no nastiness with this. There's no resentment. There's nothing. There's almost just a relief. Okay, this is it, a relief and a release. So that's what they were saying as we're coming into January. Okay, and it will carry on throughout the year. And it has been painful, but most deaths there is pain linked with them as well in some way. And we need to realize that, you know, death is as much a part of living, and it's I can never say this word, cyclic, I can never say it, but you know what I mean. This is the cycles, you know, it's death, birth, you know, regeneration. What's the other one? It's completely gone from my head. But this is it, you know, it's the cycle, everything. Yes, I can read it, I just can't say it. Thank you for that, Jessie. So yes, so it's exciting, you know, it's really exciting. It might have a tinge of sadness, you know, but we can't go back. We can't. And it's beautiful because it's really, we are now a lot more powerful than what we were. We now understand ourselves and others and the universe a lot more than what we did. So we've learned. And when we're getting what we see as tested, if we've got to remember, whenever we get a test within life, okay, we have a driving test. That is to see if we have learned how to drive properly and safely before we are let out on the road. We have exams at school to see if we've learned and been listening and been taking care and attention, so that we can then go forward and into the next class or into the new year. So when people go, oh God, I'm getting tested, if you know you've been doing the work and you relax into it, then that test has got nothing. You shouldn't be worried about it, okay? Because you wouldn't be being given that test if you hadn't already done the work, okay? You don't go into university and get your final exam on your first day of university. You've got to do the work to get it, you know, and then you're tested on it. So this is, you know, don't be worried if you're feeling tested, because a lot of times the anxiety is worse than the actual test itself, okay? So yes, we are going through testing times, but these are only so that we go up to the next level, if that makes sense. So does that make sense for anybody, what I'm saying there? Because they've been coming through with so much information for me, and I'm like, right, okay, you know, I need to keep writing notes and notes and notes for when I do a video. But yeah, there's been some amazing stuff. Intuition, gradual. I like that. Just moved house and it was hard, but I'm loving where I am now. Yeah, it is. I mean, you know, it's change, and this is what I want to talk about a little bit as well, you know, but look at the reward that you get after it. You know, there's always got to be something that we struggle for, because I feel a lot of people, you know, we expect things to go easy, but sometimes there's a struggle with them, and change we don't like, you know, but it always leads us to something better. My daughter at the minute is having to move, and she's going through a big upheaval, and it's like she's getting really stressed. And I'm like, look, this is amazing. This is a, you know, a real benchmark within your life. You're getting your new house, you know, and so it's amazing for her, you know, and now she's settled into it. It's like, right, okay, you know, I can see where it's going to give me rewards rather than actually just making me anxious here. So, right, okay, so my self-worth's been tested over the past few years. Right, okay, now you've got me on something, Scarlett, because this has been coming up a lot. And like I say, I will talk about tonight's moon, but I just realized that I've got so much to say. And not like me, is it? So yeah, last week I was tested, very tested. Like I say, there's some amazing things happening in my life. Very different to what I've ever experienced or what I've ever done, but they're there and they've been presented, and it's amazing and exciting and a little bit scary, but you know, it feels right, so I'm going with it. And when I have faced people from my past, last week it came up, and it came up for a lot of people, so I'm not just making this about me, I'm saying on a collective to see if people can resonate. There was people from my past came in, and instantly my bubble was burst. I went from being like this to woof, you know, it was almost like I shrunk, you know, it was like a balloon just being deflated. And 3 times over 3 days this happened. And it really, really upset me. And I realized how I felt with it. My shoulders went tight. My self-worth, my confidence fell away. I started to doubt myself because I had to put boundaries up and I had to say no. But then it was kind of, you know, the old way of being that, hold on, I've said no. So that means like I'm unlovable. That means I'm not a nice person. And what it made me realize is the connections that I have in my life now are, I am given love without conditions. You know, on the same day, I had a text off somebody saying, thank you for existing. I'm so pleased that we met. And, you know, I'm realizing that the connections I have now, because my vibration has changed, these people allow me to receive because they give without conditions. There's no like, oh God, okay, this is, I'm going to be a bad person if I say no, and things like that, how things have been in the past. So it really made me realize that to be around energies like that is not good for me. It's not that the love is not still there. The love is still there and it always will be. But it cannot be in my present life and it cannot be in my future life because it makes me lesser than who I am. And all of this work we've been doing is to make us the best version of us, okay? Where we realize our power, but we stay in our humility, where we understand how important we are, when we understand how amazing we are. And all of this, and anybody trying to drag us down, you know, it just means they're trying to take us down to their level. And we've gone up now, you know, we're not going back, like I said. So this is it. If you get drained, if you feel uncomfortable. I mean, I felt last week, I kept saying, I feel like I've got one of them horrible wool itchy jumpers on, you know. It really, really physically affected me. It then affected the work I was doing. And, you know, and then when your thoughts go in a different direction, this can then change the course of your future as well. So this is about, you know, keeping that clear vision, keeping, you know, this alignment within yourself and knowing who you truly are and staying in your authenticity, even if people try and pull you out of it. Okay, that is not your problem. If they are not standing in their authenticity, you know, and they are not happy for somebody where things are actually going good for them, then they are not the people that you want to be with. The higher your vibe, the smaller your tribe gets, okay? But that is because it is safe, it is secure, and you are supported from every single angle, okay? So that has been coming in quite a lot with other people that I spoke about, as I have spoken to as well. So I don't know if that makes sense with anybody. I put the fire on before this started and it's now got really, really hot. It's ridiculous when you use the logs. I don't know. There's no way I can turn it down neither. Respect my space, or yeah, do one. Exactly. People are energy vampires and will suck the life out of you. They will shine your light for all of us, and we so appreciate and love you. Thank you so much, Stormy Weather. My light was dimmed last week, and where I'm going and what I'm doing, my light needs to be on full power. You know, it really, really needs to. And I deserve that because I've done the work for that as well, you know. So, yeah, I'm not letting anybody dim my light. Not anymore. It resonates so much. I've had to cut out toxic family that I valued above myself more. They don't want me to succeed, only fail. That's it. And, you know, this was what was coming up as well. I love these little chats first because I really feel explanations come through. And it is the form of family. What is family? Family is, to me, I feel family is supportive. They're there to support you, to encourage you, to allow you to be authentically you. The only condition with unconditional love is that you be yourself. If anybody's asking you to be anybody but yourself, then that is love with conditions, and we don't want that, because true love does not come with conditions. So yes, we have our family, and a lot of them, it's not like judging them, or it's not calling them, but they're still stuck in their own ways, and when they see people going out of, breaking the family chains, or breaking the family traumas, or, the family stories, or whatever, it makes them scared, because they're not ready to do this. Okay. And a lot of times they don't even realize that they're doing it. But as you start to see them, you realize that you cannot be part of that story anymore. You're not playing that role. You're not playing that game. You're playing the game of life. And to play the game of life, you need to live it, and you need to live it in a space of love, and you need to live it in light, and you need to live it in your true self. And this is what we're here to do. This is what we've got to do. We've got to start living, not existing. And if anybody wants us to exist, then it's because they're not living. So this is, it's been it's been so heavy, but so gentle at the same time. I really feel that healings and insights and everything are coming at a much faster pace now, but they're not, they could rock you maybe for a couple of hours and then you're fine again, like a weevil. It's, I wobble, but I don't fall down kind of thing. Whereas at one time that was sent into a complete and utter spiral. So yeah, it's been very, very interesting and insightful to watch. So if any of you have been going through the same, then yeah, it's there. It's all good. I was feeling so good, then Crash thought it was just me. No, it's have a look at your environment. Have a look at what's been going on that actually brings you down. I will not let anyone dim my light again. Yeah, we weren't born to fit in. We were born to stand out. Each of us is unique, and each of us has a unique purpose and a mission and gifts that we need to give this world. Every single one of us. Let 2 people go in a week, no more negative. You see, it's a collective thing. This is what's happening. I'm glowing. It may be my new light. I don't know. Do you like my new mug as well? My daughter got me a new mug. I miss drugs. But that's it. At one time, I make no, I don't hide this fact. At one time, I did. I used to, a long time ago, I used to take drugs to get this feeling of euphoria. And now I get it in life. It's amazing. I was outside the other day and there was the little buttercups. Everything's yellow at the moment, beautiful yellow fields. And I was watching them go to sleep on the nighttime and then wake up. And I'm like, that is magic, and I'm getting a real buzz of things like that, natural highs, absolutely amazing. Right. I feel this year is mine alone to be happy. Yeah. But I don't think it's to be alone, because this is about connection and it's about community as well. The thing is, they weren't being negative to me. They were just in a real negative funk. And the next day I didn't want to get out of bed. Exactly. That's it. They weren't being negative directly to you, but they were being negative. And half of the time they don't even know that. They don't see it, I believe some people are hosts for entities that are attracted to our light, yet wages war out. Yeah, there could be. There's something I could maybe go very deep into that, but I don't think today is the day. I want to keep this light because the energy is amazing at the minute. Oh, I enjoy work, small wildflowers. Tanya, you've just brightened my day by doing this. Oh, thank you. So I've brightened your day. You're now going to shine like your picture there. And then you're going to go and brighten the days of others. So can you see what happens? I've got it actually wrote on my bedroom wall, and it says, what does it say? I can't even read it from here. And I look at it every day. yeah, happiness never decreases when it shares. It's shared, you know. So this is it. It's like, you know, a candle doesn't lose its light if you light another candle from it, you know. And it's the same with happiness. It doesn't decrease when it's shared. It's the only thing that doesn't. Love and happiness. So they're the two things. 4 years in recovery. Well done. Well done, Candice. I played 16 songs last night for the first time of our lifetime dream. The world is finally ready for me and vice versa. Exactly. And this is what it's all been for. And it's so exciting and it's amazing. And I just want everybody to feel this excitement because it is good. This is going to be a different year. I talked about death and rebirth, and the earth is dying in the same way. You know, I truly believe the earth will start to regenerate itself. And I believe that we are now currently seeing the big shift of this age of Aquarius. You know, it's really, really happening now. And you know what? There was the other day, me and my friend were on video call. They live in Amsterdam. And we were talking about all of the stuff happening. And then we both just stopped. And we looked and I went, this is bigger than what we thought it was, wasn't it? And he went, yeah. And it's actually quite overwhelming when you see. It's almost like I feel that we've been kind of playing at this spirituality, like Knight of Wands. Yeah, look, isn't magic great? Isn't magic great? And all this stuff happens. And then suddenly now we're seeing the bigger picture and it's like, whoa, this is bigger than I thought. And the way I described it, I said it's like I've gone up this big like staircase, you know, to a big water slide. And I'm all excited and I've waited in line and I've got to the top and I suddenly look down and it's like, whoa, shit, that looks too far for me to go. And I'm like, no, I don't think I'll do it. I'll just go back. And it's like, nah, you can't go back. You know, you've got to go forward now. So it's just getting on that water slide and really, really enjoying it. Enjoying the ride, I think. So, yeah, right. Oh, I love this space. It is always so sacred and easy flowing. Yes, and I haven't forgotten. I am still working on the collective space that is going to be on Facebook. And it will come at the right time. You know, this is anything I'm trying to rush and push. Spirit are going, no, not time yet. Not time yet. So it will come, but you will be the first to know about it when you do, as when it does as well. Okay. So now I'm going to get on about this Aquarius moon, and I have some notes here as well of stuff that I've been getting. Oh, you are a beautiful soul. Thank you. Thank you. Make a splash, girlfriend. Yeah, make more than the splash. Big belly flop into into the spiritual sea. That's what I think I'll do. So, right, okay. So we've got this Aquarius new moon tonight, right? And obviously, we know about the age of Aquarius. This is where things change, okay? This is the Yogi Bhajan spoke about it. This is a huge, huge shift. And basically, I've mentioned this before, but I'll just recap again. We've been living in the Piscean age. We were all born in the Piscean age. And the Piscean age was very about the self, okay? It was a very selfish stage. And it was kind of what's in it for me, you know, that was how it was. And it didn't really work, you know. People abused power, people got what they wanted and wanted more. And it was all I always see it like, you know, like the cocaine yuppies of the 80s. I think that really, really sums up what the Piscean age was, you know. Empathy was lacking. It was almost like, you know, I'll smile at you sweetly and stab you in the back to make sure I can get what I want. And this was the Piscean age. And, you know, it collectively, it wasn't good. But the Aquarian age has taken us into a shift in humanity and a shift in vibration and a shift in ourselves. And what it is doing is saying, how can I help myself and how can I help the whole? This is about the collective, you know. None of us are separate beings. It doesn't matter how much money we have, what color we have, where we live, what gender we are, anything. None of that. We are not separate. We all are the same. And this is about recognizing that, and it's having compassion for our fellow man. You know, it's about, walking side and side with people rather than trying to run ahead, and be seen as special. Because whenever we see ourselves as special, that also separates us. Okay, so there's no kind of hierarchy. And this is what I was told. There's no hierarchy, where we come from. We come from a place of love, and there is no hierarchy there. Everybody is the same, and everybody has free choice. So this Aquarius moon now is the first new moon of this year. And we are, it's the Aquarius moon. And this is, the 2020. Yeah, that's what it is, isn't it? And it's clear vision. So this moon, it's not about taking drastic action. It's telling us to sit back and to observe, okay? It's telling us not to buy too much into our emotions, because it's not that we don't have to feel. I mean, God, we have to feel. This is where we really need, it needs to be our intuition and our feelings that kind of pave the path for us, rather than our thoughts or calculated thoughts kind of thing. But what this is saying is that, sorry, I've just seen somebody, Jeremiah was a bullfrog. I absolutely love that song. Thank you. That just completely put me off there. And yeah, American Psycho. My daughter's just done some artwork she has for sale, actually, based on American Psycho. Right. Okay. Where was I? That Jeremiah was a bullfrog. I love it. Yeah, so what was I saying? So it was, so it's about feeling our emotions, recognizing them, observing them, stepping back from them, and not kind of allowing them to overthrow us, not getting lost in them, not diving into that sea of emotions. And because then when we work from an emotional level, it's different, and we can often overreact rather than respond as well. So this is what Aquarius do. It's not that they don't feel. They feel, and they feel deeply, but they can kind of cut off from their emotions and observe them. And this is what we're being asked to do with the energy of this new moon. We're looking at the collective here as well, anything that is basically about self, it's like, right, okay, how is this going to help me to help everyone else around, okay? And this is a real merging. It's almost like the yin yang coming in. And this is the old people and the young people merging. We can learn a lot from our elders, and our elders can learn a lot from us as well. But we need to take the time to speak to them, to take that time. A lot of, older people, they look at the young ones and, oh, I don't want to know about that. So they're missing out on that as well. There's a real collective and a real balancing of the feminine and the masculine. This is both in union as well, people coming together, but it's also within ourselves, balancing the feminine and the masculine within ourselves as well. Balancing our work life and play life. They've all got to work together. If they're not working together, then this is where we're going to get chaos and disruption. What is wrong with my voice today? So this is what we're being called to do, okay? Collectively unite all of these energies, see everything as not separate. And I don't know, some of you that are single, you could be attracting people in, because I feel there's a big call for, it's almost like the feminine's rising up and the masculine, and there's this dance going on, and it's like, whoa, this is pretty cool, I know I'm getting a lot of crazy things with my femininity lately, and I'm like, whoa, that's bad. I had to go to the doctors this week. I had to go and have an exam. Excuse me if people don't like talking about this, but yeah, I had to go and have mammogram and stuff like that. And I walked in, and the doctor was like, he was like George Clooney's better looking brother, and I was like, oh really? And he was like, can you take your clothes off, lie on the bed, please? I'm like, this isn't good, it was so strange, some of the feelings, but it was very funny. I actually had a very funny time with it. But yeah, it's really about, stepping into this femininity. This doesn't mean if we're masculine, we can't, because this is we need to balance the two. This is it. It's anything out of balance is not going to work at this moment. We need to be innovative, okay? This is it. It's new. It's avant-garde. As I said before, this is like a newness. We're learning how to do things differently, okay? It's almost like revolutionary. Things are changing. We're not going to have seen them like this before in our lifetime. So we need to find our way around them as well, and we need to ask ourselves every single day, how am I being of service? How am I serving the world as well as serving myself? Because we can all do that little bit more. We can. And like I say, these people are going out of our lives, the ones that I talked about in the beginning, because they're not going to help us to serve. If we are not shining our brightest and we are not firing on all cylinders, then we cannot do the work that we're meant to do. And that work might just be sitting talking to a stranger, having a conversation with a stranger, and just making that little bit of difference to their day. This is being of service. If we can help someone, help them. That's what we need to do, and we need to be open as well to see what is coming for us and allow ourselves to be helped. They're saying that we could have already had a little glimpse. Some of you might have been having crazy dreams or, little insights of things, little things might have been happening that you're thinking, wow, this doesn't happen to me. And it's almost like we're being shown glimpses of how things can be, and it's like, yeah, if you stay in your authenticity and you stay in that truthful lane and you do the work and if you're of service, of course you can have everything you want. This is what the universe is designed for us to have everything that we need, which is it could be beyond our wildest dreams, and this is currently what's happening. I'm like, really, but it's this death rebirth. We've got to let go in order to let what is wanting to come to us come. Changes are happening and they're being forced as well. We might even have to be forcing them, but change is often the source of anxiety for us as well. But if we want change, and we know that we need change, the world needs to change, we need to change, and if we want that, we've got to be willing to allow the changes to happen. We cannot stop them. We cannot stop change. It is our only constant. But these changes that are coming currently are giving us clarity, clear thinking. We are thinking, right, okay, it's not muddled with the thoughts of other people, and doing what they wanted us to. We are calling our power back. And this is what this new moon is on about. We're calling our power back from people that we've given it to, not that have taken, because we have allowed that to happen. We're calling our power back from situations, from old stories that we've lived in. It's like, no, that doesn't work for me now. Come here. I want you back. We're cutting cords as well. It's almost like soul refragmentation we're doing. We're saying goodbye to this shoulda, woulda, coulda attitude as well. Living our lives in a way that makes other people happy rather than us. But the thing is, it doesn't make other people happy because they're not happy. So us changing our lives to make them happy is making us unhappy as well. So again, it's almost like the knock-on effect I was talking about, but spiraling the wrong way. Okay, so this is about, living your life for you. That is it, because if you are not in living your life for you, then you are not in your truth and you are not in your authenticity, and you are like keeping yourself back from the good work that you can be doing, the miracles that you can be making, and the life that is there waiting for you that is beyond your wildest dreams. And this is what this mood is bringing in. It's a biggie, and get used to it, because this is how things are now. We've accelerated and there's no stopping it. Things are going to be more fast and more impactful and more insightful and more fucking beautiful than we've ever actually imagined before. So we've really got to call in this divine feminine, and I feel it's like Mother Earth is calling to us. She really, really is. And I really want to do a video and tell you some stuff that I've been given, but at the moment I can't. And it's amazing. It really is amazing. So, you know, we're going here, we're going straight to Gaia, we're going straight to Mother Earth, and we're working collectively with her, you know, because we are not separate to her. We inhabit her, you know, she is our mother. There is that connection there. So we have to, you know, kind of, we've got that bond, we've got that connection, we've got that community that we need to build, because that is when she will then be happy. You know, this is about creation, you know, creating with the world, creating with others, creating with community, and creating with our soul. Okay, this is about turning on our intuition, full belt. You know, this is it, like this light shining, full belt. You know, intuition full on, empathy full on, vulnerability full on, sensuality full on, kindness, compassion, and unconditional love full on. You know, it's almost like I'm seeing this. You know, when you see like in the old, it's like submarines, and there's all these like, what you call them, like dials that they're putting on. And this is what we've got to do. That is how we step into our divine feminine. A lot of times people, you know, divine feminine, feminist, it's like, yeah, we're going to burn our bra, we're going to, you know, we can do what a man can do. That's not being feminine. That's stepping into our masculine too far. And that's not what it's about. And it doesn't matter what gender you are, what gender you identify with. You know, these divine feminine qualities of creation, empathy, intuition, sensuality, kindness, compassion, and unconditional love are what we need, and what we need to put more of into the world. Because when we're filling the world up with these, the world is getting fuller, and there's that there for everybody to take. So this is it. The key with this new moon is accept what is, release what was, and create what is going to be. So this is why it's so exciting. It's like having a vision board for our future, a collective vision board. It's like having a clean slate, a blank canvas, and saying, right, okay, what do I want to do on it? There's no imprints from the past. You're not painting over an old picture. This is a brand new one. And it's up to you and us to choose how we're going to paint it. And that is the most fucking beautiful thing that I've ever experienced within my life. And when I'm feeling it here, because these are my words. This is what I'm getting through when I'm doing this, you know, and we are so, so blessed to be living in these times. So blessed. So it's about creation, and it's about co-creating with our brothers and our sisters, and with the universe, and with the world, you know, and with Mother Earth. And just think, you know, we can be the change that is needed. And this is why we are all inhabiting this planet at this moment in time, you know. So, wow. Oh man, I never know where these are going to go, but they go exactly where they're meant to. So somebody, are you still smoking? Yeah, and I think I'm going to have one after this. So does anybody have any questions on that? Any insights? I'm going to read what people were saying, because if I start to read, I get off, and my channel goes off. But thank you for listening to that. But yeah, I feel it, you know, I feel it. And, you know, I hope you do too, because, you know, I aspire to inspire, you know, and I get inspired by the likes of you and the people that I meet, and they inspire me, and that allows me to then inspire other people. And this is what we're doing. It's like you know, it's like pay it forward. It's amazing. Right, okay, what have people been saying? It's great to see you here and your awesome laugh. I love it. Makes me happy to hear it. You know what, whenever there's like a wedding or anything like that, or anything being videoed, and anytime somebody goes to laugh, people always look at me, because I I can't stop it. It's yeah, the curse I've been given, I think, or the blessing, I don't know. I only just got in. What did I miss? Quite a bit, I feel, TC. Oh, Jeremiah, yeah, I seen from there. So true. Hi, Tanya and all community. Hi, Star Lord is. My throat chakra has been clearing just by speaking my mind. Exactly. And we need to speak our mind, but we need to make sure that it's kind as well at all times. You know, even if somebody's trying to hurt us, you know, we need to take that and, you know, and speak kindness back. Because if somebody's hurting, they're hurting, you know, and they want to hurt others because they don't like that feeling. So if we're loving, then, you know, we can pass some of that on because they need it the most at the time. And that does sound like a good looking man, though. Yeah, he was. I was just like, I had honestly on Wednesday, my day just from waking up in the morning it was crazy. It was like a farce. I was looking around to see the hidden video cameras because I was walking through Ibiza town by myself, just laughing, thinking, wow, really, is this my life? You know, everything that could go wrong was going wrong, but in a very comical, almost Benny Hill style fashion. I've been consciously focused on being more in my feminine energy. It feels like I'm living in a world that's way more masculine. But you know why that is? It's because there's so many people in fear. So people are putting this protection up. You know, the masculine is a beautiful, beautiful thing, you know, and it's like the feminine is the creator and the creative energy, and the masculine is the protector as well, you know, but the masculine really need to realize that they need to step into their feminine as well, you know, because that vulnerability and compassion and everything is what makes a man, you know. And this is so beautiful because especially on this island, the people I'm surrounded with and the guys I'm surrounded with are so woke men that it's amazing to see the power that comes from their softness and their vulnerability as well. You know, they can stand in their power and be vulnerable at exactly the same time and talk about their emotions. And, you know, it's so beautiful to see. So beautiful. So yeah, so the masculine is when we're kind of in fight mode, you know, and we're not in fight mode now, you know, we're in feel mode. Oh my God, I love that when we check in, we are always ascending as one. Look at us. Well done, family. Exactly. We are, Jessie. You know, we are. I kind of ditto everything you are saying. My spirit is leaping. You're feeling it, yeah? The world is waking up. Yeah, and we are. And this is it. It's time. We've been sleeping too long. Sleeping too long, you know? You are full on. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, always. Somebody said to me the other day, your energy is really like, you know, people feel you straight away. And I'm like, yeah, you know, I've got to get used to that. Hey, Annabella, one of my family there. Mwah. I need to see you before I go away next week, Annabella. I really need to. I've got a huge hug here waiting for you. Balance is required in all things. Yeah. Wow. You seem like I am in love. You know what? I am, but not with a particular person or thing. This journey that I talked about, I went into to find self-love, and God, I found love on a different level, like different levels. So I am constantly in love, you know, and I feel it, in, you know, it's kind of quite dizzy. It's beautiful. It's almost Page of Cups energy that I'm feeling on a daily basis, you know. So yeah. About to break away from my life as I know it. After 8 years of effort in a relationship, I fear I'm not where I'm meant to be. This was amazing to hear and feel, and I feel blessed. Yeah. And, let it go with love, TC, because that 8 years has taught you and it's got you to where you are now. That's it. So look at it and be grateful for it. Be thankful for it because, whatever you've learned within this soul contract, you've learned it. And now it's time to part. And that's cool. And that's beautiful, and it's go your own way now. So, yeah, we are all in love with you. I love you too. Thank you. See, I'm getting all the love. You see what happens? When you feel it, when you embody it, and then you give it away, you get it back, and that's it. This is how it works. It's like this. It's beautiful. Beautiful. So, yeah, what is it? It's a new day. It's a new dawn, and I'm feeling good. That, like, who was it that sang that? Was it? There's so many. It was an Etta James one, wasn't it? Where it's like doo-doo, and it's proper. She's really feeling it. And I was in the car yesterday, and I was driving down the island, and it's so beautiful, And my little car died. My old Sonny died, so I had to get a sensible car, which was sad, but I kind of see it as a summer romance. And I was driving down, and the song "I'm Every Woman" came on, and honestly, I was singing it, and I really felt it. It's music and playfulness and laughter and connection and art and anything. Yeah, the Nina Simone version. Thank you, Joe. This is where our passions are kind of being fired, and this is what we need to have more of. Right, okay. Your energy has an amazing filtering system. Yeah, I can be a bit of a bitch when I want to, and people go, oh, yeah, don't like that Tanya, she's a right bitch. And it's like, yeah, check your energy first. So, right, I'm going to do these cards, and I think I'm going to start with Aquarius, okay? So these are just a little couple of cards for each sign to see what is coming in, okay? Where are you on an island? Yes, I'm on Ibiza. I live on Ibiza. I am leaving the island next week for a bit to go to somewhere I haven't been before, and I'm very excited. So I will be, is it stateside this year? Like I say, we'll see. I'm dying to tell you I'm terrible at keeping secrets, but yeah, you will see. Please go on my Instagram if you haven't already. Please click onto my Instagram because I do post daily stories, daily cards and things like that on there, so there's a lot more guidance than there is on YouTube. So, right, okay. So this is for Aquarius. So what is this new moon bringing in for Aquarius? Right, Aquarius. I mean, you couldn't write these cards, So what this is saying, I mean, Aquarius, I feel like just have to stop there, So what this is saying, Aquarius, is this is it, seeing what's real and what's not real, okay? Having choice, having options. Really, this new moon is about you bringing the balance in, exactly what I've just been talking about. Looking at the past with fondness, but letting it go and realizing that you've gone full circle. And, this is it. It's starting anew. It's really starting anew for you, Aquarius. So I feel when I'm looking at this, I feel Aquarius, it's almost like, I feel meditation is needed for you, okay? This moon is going to work very beneficial for you if you quieten your mind, okay? So allow your mind to quieten. Really try and give yourself a break from materialistic things, okay? I know Aquarius like nice things, but it's almost like rather than riches, retreat, okay? Really meditate, really see the visions that are opening in your third eye, because I feel some Aquarians might actually start to get more visions during this time, okay? A lot of us are, as we're waking up, things are changing here. And it's almost like I feel keeping our balance, you know, with everything. This is really, really pointing me to like really looking at holistic approaches, Aquarius. So this could be yoga, meditation, sound baths, you know, things like this, herbal teas, herbal tinctures, you know, it's all like, you know, there's, right, what it's saying here is that in order to keep you in balance and in order to keep you nourished, okay, the earth and spirit are giving you gifts. They have gifts there. It's almost like they have your daily vitamins. So connect with the earth. Like I say, use herbal medicines. Meditate, go inward, connect to spirit, connect to your spirit as well. Try yoga, Pilates, anything that is going to bring you down, take you out of your head, Aquarius, because a lot of Aquarius are in their head. This is not about that, you know, this is about getting into your fields, turning your head off and allowing your intuition to come through rather than your thoughts, okay? So that's quite interesting. That flower remedies as well, I feel, are very beneficial for you, Aquarius. And colour as well. I don't know why you're seeing colour. I don't know if this is art therapy or bringing more colour into your life or something like that. But I really feel it's almost seeing the beauty, turning the saturation up on your world, but turning the sound down, the exterior sound down, you know, and allowing your intuition to speak clearly through you. So I hope that makes sense, Aquarius. Right, so who do we have after Aquarius? When I go like this, Pisces. Pisces, my favorite Pisces. I like Pisces. Right, okay, Pisces. What's this new moon bringing for you? Right, okay. Right, Pisces. Whoa, Pisces, what's happening to you? I think Pisces has had a bit of a what is it, like a complete, what do you call it? Alter ego. Your alter ego is being embraced and escaping over this new moon. So what I'm seeing here is Pisces being very secure within themselves, which is something that they're not normally. This could especially be around friends and home and family. You're really starting to take control, take charge, and say no. You know, it's not, I don't feel this is in an aggressive way. I feel this is very assertive, okay? You're going to protect what's yours, what you've worked for. This is yourself as well, you know, and it's like, you know what, I'm done with struggling. I'm done with saying yes when I need to say no. I'm done with being the scapegoat, and I'm done with being the softie. You know, I mean, Pisces, because they're lovely and floaty, people can often walk all over them, you know, and this is now saying no, you know, massive boundaries coming in. But these are boundaries that are acting for self-care within you, but also for these other people. It's like you're stepping up and you're becoming a leader rather than being led. Pisces, there's a fire in you, a fire in your belly. This is all coming from a need of wanting peace. Again, I feel connecting with the earth barefoot is going to be very, very beneficial for you here. And I feel whatever you plant at this moment in time, it is going to come to fruition, okay? If you're not enjoying something, Pisces, then get rid of it. It is not for you, because anything that makes you struggle and gives you lack of self-esteem or lack of support, This is what you've got to get rid of this new moon, okay? Because what I see for you, I see fun, I see abundance, I see flow, okay? You're going with the flow, but you're going in your direction. You are leading the way rather than being led again, okay? So I really, really like this. There could be creative ideas come up with you. Some of you might decide to move countries, move houses, move states or whatever. But it's almost like the work that you've done in the past is now you're going to start to see the rewards, and you're like at the point where you're like, you know what? This is where I'm going and nobody is going to stop me. Okay, so I really like this, Pisces. You're finally finding your balls, I think, Pisces. Right, so who do we have after Pisces? Aries. Aries. If anybody does want a reading with me, I will put the link below. Once I've done this, I have no availability until March now. Okay, so it's yeah, if you want them, start booking in now for March, because it's pretty damn busy. Hey Terry. It's late just in time. Yeah, you've missed quite a bit, Terry. Right, okay, so Aries. Right, okay, I've done Aries. You've got exactly the same cards as Pisces. Exactly the same cards as Pisces, in a different order, but exactly the same cards. But what this is saying now, okay, is this is interesting. So what this is saying for you, Aries, okay, is it's time for you to let go a little bit of your masculine, okay? Now, Aries is the ram, the bull, they're gonna, not the bull, it's the ram, bull-headed, I meant to say. So Aries are very determined, they're very, yeah? What this is it's almost you being in a state where you can go, you know what, I don't have to be that anymore. I'm in a safe place and I can allow myself to be more open. I can allow myself to be more vulnerable, and I can allow myself to enjoy myself rather than constantly be on the lookout, rather than constantly being the protector, rather than constantly being the strong one for everybody else. Okay? Let that masculine go and embrace the feminine hugely. And you're going to find that you live so much better. You feel better. You sleep better. You know, you're going to look better. Something to do with your skin. Your skin is going to change as well, Aries here. And it's almost like you're being, I really feel that this is about opening your heart. This is what it is, Aries. This is what it is. You're allowing your heart to open rather than actually keeping it closed and protected. And I feel this could be a little bit uncomfortable for you with this new moon. But if you watch this and this is telling you what is happening, it's almost saying to you, be at peace with this heart being open, because when your heart is open, this is when you are truly living. And this is one of the hardest things to do within life. So this is true strength for you, Aries, okay, to be able to live with this heart open. And this is where the strength of the feminine is coming into your life, whether you are male or feminine or whatever gender you are. But it's almost saying, by being more fluid, by being more floaty, by being more open, you're going to actually realize that that is where your strength is, rather than standing there with your boxing gloves on ready to fight something. That was the old way of being. This is the new, okay? And I like the new you. I really like the new you. And it's there could be some earth signs come around, be very important for Aries as well during this. But yeah, so Pisces have toughened up and Aries are softening. It's like, wow, okay, this is a complete 180. I love it. I love it. Open Your Heart is a great Madonna song. You know what it is to live with an open heart in this day and world is one of the hardest things to do, but it's the most necessary. Right, so who have we got after Aries? Taurus. Taurus. I really feel like quite funny today. Everything's quite making me laugh. Sounded like a personal reading, that one, yeah? Yeah, this is it. Really focus on the feminine. Look at feminine leaders who were in it. Look at Maya Angelou, you know, she's absolutely amazing, you know, and listen to her talk. Feel the softness and compassion in this woman's voice who lived through hell, you know, she lived through hell. But like I say, she still had compassion, but she was strong. She was mighty. Frida Kahlo, you know, all of these people, you know, they were there and they were, you know, they were hugely in their feminine, you know, and yeah, you know, it's that's what it's about. You know, this is what it's about. We are the nurturers and we are the caregivers, and we need to step into that role. So special, no doubt. Thank you. Somebody said to me today they broke the mold. Yeah. So, yeah. Definitely. Right, okay. Taurus. This is a right, this new moon could be a little bit testing for you, okay? Now, like I say, if you remember what I said before about tests, they're only seeing if you've done the work and you've been listening, okay? And what this is saying is there is a big spiritual lesson for you coming, okay? It's been coming, and I think you've been trying not to see it and doing everything you can to avoid it. Because what is being highlighted for you here is where you self-sabotage, where your addictions are, okay? Where you give your power away and then complain about being powerless. And what they're saying here is that often you kind of give love in order to receive love, okay? So you give it because you want security. So you're not giving that in a clean way, you know, you're giving it to get something back. And this has kind of been an addiction within you, and it's something that you do, and it's something that you do a lot. But what is happening now is it's almost like you're going to, sorry, they're showing me like a triangle going around. It's like, the dots are going to join and everything's going to start to make sense. And you have a choice whether you choose to be in this state of powerlessness or whether you step up into your power and realize that you do not have to give in order to receive love. You don't have to manipulate it. You don't have to kind of be calculating with it. And I'm not saying this in a bad way. It's like you don't have to fight for it, okay? Because what's happening and what they're saying here is in the past, what has happened with you, Taurus, is you've done this. You felt I have to give something in order to receive love or in order to be deemed as worthy. Okay, so what you're doing then is you're saying subconsciously, I am not worthy. I have to pay for love. Love is going to cost me. So that is what you've been attracting. You could have been attracting partners that are emotionally abusive, partners that, you know, kind of take your money, partners that take your energy, you know, not partners that are actually, you know, there where you can enjoy and you can be in enjoyment together, okay? So this new moon is going to highlight something for you where you just, it's like I say, it's almost like the dots all start joining, okay? And you're just going to stop and observe, like I said, this Aquarius moon, and you're going to see it. And you're going to see your patterns. And you're going to see how that has attracted other people. And you're going to say, no, that is not how I want to be no more. And this is where you stop fighting. You stop fighting for it. And this is when you stop grasping. This is when it can actually come to you. So love is coming. You're going to realize your own power here. It's almost like you're going to break out of jail and you're going to stop arguing with yourself and being your own worst, like, enemy kind of thing. You know, there's a real going into yourself, a real listening to your intuition here and realizing that, you know, you are in perfect balance within you. And when you are given in order to receive, that is knocking you out of balance as well. Because it might make you quite angry. It might make you feel resentful. You know, and all of these feelings are not how you're meant to feel, Taurus. All you want is security, you know. So look at where you are giving your security away or where your security is costing you too much and say no more, because things have changed and I've changed and this is not how I'm going to live my life anymore, you know. I like that one, Taurus. I like that, Taurus. Right. Right, all of the above. So who forgot after Taurus? Gemini. Thank you all for being here. Oh, thank you, Adriana. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I never ask for, I don't even know what they're called. What are they called? What are they called? What is it you call it when you do that, when you send a donation? What is it? It's not Snapchat, no. I don't know, but thank you so much for that, you know, and it is appreciated, and it does help as well. Super chats, that's it. Super chats. Thank you so much, Adriana. Well, donations, yeah, it's yeah, but it again, it's a balance, isn't it? It's an energetic balance as well, like that. And there's a lot of people go, can I send them? Because people like to give back as well. So yeah, thank you. Right, okay, so Gemini. Right. Okay, Gemini. Right, okay, this is going to be interesting for you as well. I feel this is something around home, something around your home life, okay? This could be people or something like that. But what is going to be highlighted this new moon for you is an idea you had for your long-term future, okay? Something that you had planned and got ready for and things like that. It's not going to work out. It's not going to work out the way you've planned, okay? And you could go into a spin with it and go into a panic and go into, oh my God, you know, everything's chicken lick and the sky is falling in. Or you could see that this is actually coming from an act of love from the universe, because there's something here. It could be a dream, it could be a person, you know, it could be an idea or something that you've been holding on to, okay? But because you're holding on to this idea like this, it's stopping you from receiving anything more. So what's happening is it's being took out of the equation. Your long-term plans are changing, they're being changed. The universe is changing them because they are not what is best for you. Okay, so please allow yourself to release during this new moon. Okay, if you don't, it's going to get tough. I feel it's going to get uncomfortable for you. See everything as a flow of love. There's nothing. It's almost like I feel a tug of war with you and the universe. It's like, that's mine, give it back to me. And the universe is going, no, I'm taking it because you don't need it. And you're going, but it's mine. Remember, as I said about Aquarius moon, this is about collective. There is nothing that is ours and nothing that is yours or theirs or whatever. This is about all of us. So by saying this is mine and this is how I want things to be and this is my plan, and when that changes, going into a strop with it, all this is doing is saying, okay, hold on, that is not this Aquarian age kind of way to be. What the Aquarian age way to be is to love and let go. Love and let go. Let go with love. This is it. The second we try to hold on to something, we know it's not ours, because then we're grasping. And this is where it's going to hit with you. There's going to be choices. And I feel with this, it's almost let something go or walk away. That is going to be best for you. There is a new idea coming for you, okay? It's almost like if you let whatever you're hanging on to go, there's going to be, without disappointment and without disillusionment, there is going to be something actually comes to you, which is of much greater value and much greater kind of enhancement to your life, okay? But that isn't going to come in if you grab on. So it's almost the universe is showing you, yeah, give it out and you will get back. Hold on to it and you end up, with nothing. We can't give you anything. So that's quite interesting, okay? So can you let go with love and without disappointment and realize that there is something bigger coming for you and better, okay? So that's where your test is going to be, Gemini. So, right, okay, who do we have now? Who do we have after Gemini? Who do we have after Gemini? Cancer. Cancer. What do we have? Hey, good night, Irene. Always make me think of my Nana. Always make me think of my Nana when I see your name. Cancer. I don't know why I'm getting this tune in my head. I don't know if it's got anything to do with anybody with cancer. It's the tune to the Muppet Show. It's playing in my head for some reason. Oh, man. I can see them, the Muppets. They're showing me the Muppets. Right, okay. Cancer, this is going to be a toughie for you as well. Very similar to Gemini here. So there's something that you're feeling, something you've invested in emotionally, something that you're ready to go ahead with, okay? And there's something you're not sure of. You're going to be a little bit blindsided with it, okay? But I want to say to you here, please don't think that this isn't working. Please don't think that this isn't for you. Please don't think that you've got it wrong, okay? That is what is coming in. Because you followed your heart. You've just run a little bit too fast, I feel, Cancer, okay? So there's going to be something that's going to blindside you a little bit. You're going to probably want to go into this panic and this kind of state of anxiety or something like that. But if you remember what I've said, okay, that any change around this time is for us, all it's saying to you a bit is slow down. Slow down a little bit. Don't like kind of run ahead too far. Don't don't count your chickens, but you know, there's no need to rush this. You know, it could be like somebody going, oh, I've met somebody and I'm in love and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, great, you might be. But why push it, you know? Allow it. Just allow it. Let things unfold organically rather than pushing them, okay? Because there's going to be some changes coming in around your life. And I feel that you might resist them initially because it's almost to you like you might feel like you're taking a step backward rather than a step forward. But what's happening is you were running forward that quick. You could actually fall off a cliff, you know? So it's almost saying, no, hold on a little bit. Hold your horses kind of thing. You know, a new life is coming. It is, as I've explained, for all of us. But you don't have to rush it. You don't have to do anything. Focus on your work. This is where you've got to focus. Focus on your career. This is going to be important for you, Cancer. Are you in the right career? Are you doing what you want to do? Do you want to do more travel? You know, if you won the lottery and had all the money in the world, would you still be in the career that you do? Do you love it? Do you feel it? Do you feel it with a passion? If you don't, then what do you do? So rather than looking at this love or this emotional situation that you're trying to rush, look at kind of your career. What could you do that could benefit others? What could you do that would benefit yourself, that would give you a sense of peace that you are desperately wanting, you know? Because I feel you're putting too much onus on physical heart connections or relationships or something like that, that it's actually at the cost of what is going to give you security to enjoy these even more, okay? So don't push what you've got, just allow it to unfold organically, but really look at yourself and your work life and see, you know, is it like, are you feeling this as much as you're feeling this other person within your life, you know? Does it really get you excited? Is your creativity bursting with your work? Do you get up every day and really look forward to work, or is it a chore, you know? And start to think how you could make changes there, you know, because this is what this new moon is going to show you. Some of you, it could be, like I say, a bit of a drastic thing. You might think you're securing a job and then suddenly you're not. But don't see that as a bad thing, okay? This is just like, you know, almost this rejection is a little bit of a cosmic redirection, I feel, for you. Right, okay. Kermit. Yeah, I have something better, says the universe. Yeah, this is all about us trusting and letting go, not being in the, not trying to control or manipulate or whatever. It's just like flowing, you know, going with the flow. See where the music takes us. That's right, that was Cancer. So who we got? Oh, Leo. Right. God, I just want to buy so many more tarot cards. I'm like loving all of the new decks that I'm getting, and I just want more and more and more. It's just like, because they're all just different. They're different characters, you know. They speak to me in different ways. I love it. Okay, Leo. Leo's taking its time here. Sorry about this. It's really taking its time. Come on, Leo. You've got to show up. I've been watching the Leo King. Does anybody watch a Leo King? I think he's absolutely great. Danielle from Joyful Astrology told me about him, and I've been watching him a lot. And I go to bed always listening to something, and then it'll be like 4 o'clock in the morning. I wake up and there's a video on of him. Then he's talking about something which is always really interesting and funny. Oh, right. Leo. Right, okay, this is interesting. Here. So, I feel, Leo, this new moon is really, this is focusing on security, home life, relationships, okay, all in one. This is the whole lot, like how they all tie in together. And I feel it's almost like this spark of this idea, this plan, this is what we're going to do, this is where we're going, this is where this is going to make us happy. It suddenly got heavy, it's got heavy rather than happy, okay? And it's like, well, this isn't how it was meant to be. There could be that's, you meet somebody new, or your partner meets somebody new. There's something that is, it's almost like a spanner being put in the works of you having it all. Do you know what I mean? Having the security, the home, the relationship, the blah, 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 white picket fence, the whole lot. So there's almost like, yeah, there's something in the middle. There's a, what do you call it? Obstacle. That's it. There's an obstacle is coming in, and it's coming in the way of all of this. And there's a feeling of betrayal. There's a feeling of being stabbed in the back here, and there's a feeling of really having to withdraw. Okay. And when I'm looking at this, it's almost having time by yourself. I mean, I know these cards are quite graphic, and I don't. Oh, can you see? Oh, man. Can you see that one? We've got the 10 of Swords, but this is what this is doing, is taking us into the Hermit. This is coming in to kind of show us the way. We've got to kind of go internal to find our new hidden compass or something like that. So so this is, it's quite, I feel there's choices, there's choices coming here. I feel meditate on it, sit with it, but realize, is this, again, I don't know which of the sign I was talking about, but it's like, is this long-term plan sustainable? Is it sustainable? I can't even speak today. Is it sustainable? What is in the way? Okay, what is in the way? Because it's almost like, I don't know if this could be a person, an idea, something that you're keeping by yourself, that you're kind of not telling the other person. It's almost like something that is hidden. Oh, thank you so much, April. Thank you. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you. But what they're saying is, this is divine guidance. This obstacle has been put in your way to kind of say, whoa, stop, stop, kind of a little bit of a danger thing, because it's almost like, to get what you're wanting, it's great. It's like, be careful what you wish for, because things are changing. You are changing. You have changed. And it's almost saying, like, your horizons are broader than what you actually initially thought that they were. So don't see this as an obstacle, as being a spanner in the works. See this as, right, okay, almost, when spanner in the works, they show me a washing machine there. And it's almost like that spanner's been put in because if you had to put your clothes in that washing machine, it would have ripped them to shreds. So you wouldn't have got what you wanted anyway. So it's almost saying, this is happening for you, okay? This is happening for you. It's coming quite quick and it's coming quite fast. But if you allow this to happen, and as I said before, let go with love, you know, what you will find is the security that you've been craving and seeking will come so much quicker, you know? And I feel definitely in a monetary sense as well. You know, it's almost something like, yeah, I feel very similar to Cancer there. It's your career. You know, there's something new that you've got to learn to do, or you've got to learn to be secure in a different way to what you actually thought was giving you security, if that makes sense. So it's not that you're losing anything. You're going to gain a lot, but only when you let go, only when you see that this is actually your ship coming in, not sailing away, Leo. Okay? Oh, right. Stop, drop, roll. That's funny that you said that, Jesse, because it was almost like I was seeing, I didn't want to say it, I was like seeing a match, you know, and something being burnt away. That's what I was saying, you know, but I didn't want to do that because I had a fire the other week, and now I'm like, oh yeah, I don't want to even manifest or focus on fire, because that was really funny. And especially with these stupid clothes, I tried to light a fire before with these sleeves, and I thought that was going to go up as well. So yeah. So who have we got now? Leo. Virgo. Oh God. What have we got coming? I really wished I could read for me, you know, I can't. Right. Have I done an hour and a half already? Virgo, what's this new? No. Oh, Hendrix has been right. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just going to have to let him out a second. He's been ill today. He's been sick and everything. So I'm so sorry about it. Come on, 2 seconds, Bubba. Hendrix. So sorry about that. Yeah, he's been very ill today, so I had to wait until he'd gone to bed before I started this. Right, okay. So who was I on? Virgo, yeah. And wait till he comes in and then start it. Gives me a break as well. Wasn't supposed to be this way. My boss and king deceived us. What's that from, line? Oh, thank you, Terry. Love you, Tanya. You are so appreciated for all you do for us. And you for me. You know, this is it. It works both ways. It works both ways. Right. Okay. We had crazy storms on the island. Absolutely crazy storms last week. Like, I was actually scared at one point. I've never known thunder like it. It was a storm Gloria, and if you have a look on the internet, the waves in Valencia and everything, it was like, whoa. It was really, really mad. Sending healing to the baby dog. Oh, he's not a baby. He's an old man now, and wow, today he really felt it. He hasn't done much. It was so weird. He lies next to me in bed, which he shouldn't. And I woke up this morning, and it actually woke me up about 8 o'clock, and I had this gripping pain in my stomach. Almost, the only way I can describe it is almost like labor. And it was like, I woke up and I was like, whoa, what the hell's that? And the second I woke up, Hendrix put his head up and vomited all over the bed. I was like, really? So I think I picked up his pain, because I was actually fine after that. So this is why I'm doing this video late. I had to see to him, and then I had a dress fitting, and yeah, so today's been a crazy day. So, but this island always is. You know, I got interviewed yesterday about the island, and it was so funny. so funny actually talking about it and talking about what I've learned from it and the experiences I've had going back over it was really, really insightful. So, right, okay, Virgo. Virgo is the same as Leo here. It's not wanting to come out in some way. Virgo, come on, Virgo. Thank you, Tanya, for everything you do. Positive energy in your time. De nada. Thank you for listening. Virgo Sun here. I'm Virgo Sun as well. Right. I'm the most un-Virgo going. Like, really, I am. Right, okay, come on, Virgo. Come on. Get this energy out. What do we want to know? Whoa, there, it's starting. The Tower. I love the Tower now, you know, I really, really do. Right, okay. Right, Virgo, this is interesting. This is really, really interesting. So, I feel what is coming in here when we get in the Tower, you know, we a lot of people don't like to see the Tower. I think it's necessary change, and I think it's walls breaking away. I always see the Tower as like the spiritual SAS coming in to free us, you know, free us from ourselves. So what I'm getting here is I really feel within this, Virgo, when I'm looking, there's been a little bit wishy-washy with you, okay? And when I feel this is around matters of the heart, matters of love, matters of whatever. It's almost like I feel you've tried to be in your head too much, so you've closed your heart off. There's another one like this, I don't know who it was, but it's almost like you sway, indecision. No, I've got to be guarded, I've got to be protected, I've got to think with my head, not my heart, because when I think with my heart, then, do you know what I mean, I make wrong decisions. We never make a wrong decision, okay? And what this is saying here, Virgo, is if you don't think with your heart, okay, then you are not in your true alignment and you are not in your true truth, because this is what you're meant to do. You know, your heart leads the way, not your head. So this is saying that this new moon is in somehow bringing you into your truth around love, letting you let go of old stories, old memories, old thought patterns that tell you you've got to be guarded and you've got to think with your head before anything, because changes are coming. And it's almost like I feel somebody is going to light your fire. That's the song that I'm getting here. Come on, baby, light my fire. And there is somebody I feel could come in over this time, and it's boom, you're gonna it's gonna awaken things in you that you didn't know were sleeping. This is quite hot. There's a lot of energy coming in with this, but there's a lot of safety in it as well. And I almost see you like kind of wearing your heart with pride, you know, and it's being open, it's being receptive, it's like kind of believing in the magic of this, okay, looking to the future rather than looking back to times in the past. And you're going to learn this lesson. It's almost like you're going to learn how to receive. There you go, look, you know, boom, beautiful card. You're going to learn how to receive rather than give. You're going to learn how to feel secure rather than making other people secure. All of this resistance that you've had and this kind of control that you've had and this worry about losing your identity or whatever is, boom, it's coming in. I feel there could possibly be an air sign, not an air sign, fire sign here. Yeah, there's fire sign, there's friendships, there's celebrations, there's drinks, there's parties, this is really, really big energy. This is really good energy as well. And it's almost like where you have held yourself back, there is going to be some element of you that is going to be awoken, and you're going to let yourself go, okay? And you're going to make the choice to do that because it's been too much of a struggle. You kind of trying to be strong for yourself and for everyone else for too long. So this is a time to soften and to just enjoy and enjoy and enjoy, you know. There's happiness coming, there's fiery coming, but you're still going to stay secure and grounded within this, okay? It's, yeah, you're not coming from a lack mentality. You're letting yourself out of this cage that you have put yourself in, okay? Nobody else has put you there. You've put yourself in it. And like I say, this is come on, baby, light my fire. That is what is coming through. So quite interesting, that one, Virgo. Quite interesting. Be open, be receptive, you know. This might not be somebody you would normally go for. It might not be a situation you would normally put yourself in, but go for it, you know. And it's like I say, there's a part of you that wants to be walking. Virgos are so smart too. Virgos think they're too smart. That's the problem. That's the problem, you know. We think we are. Okay, so who have we got now? Libra. Libra. Are these making sense, these cards? Are they? I never know when I'm doing the readings because the information's coming to me, so I don't really have time to process it and see what it's saying. It's afterwards if I watch them back, but then usually when I watch them back, I like kind of cringe a little because I like, oh God, you know, I don't like that. I don't like seeing myself on here. Yeah, it's a great tower. It is. You know, the tower is our friend, man. If you think, you know, what comes after this tower is the star, you know, and that is vulnerability and healing and replenishment and hope, you know, cleansing. I'm going to have to stop smoking on these. I have to. I hate seeing myself with them. Virgo rising, and this is so accurate. I'm so afraid of being controlled. Yeah, so you keep control. And this is what this is about, Nicole, you know. This is about, we need union, we need connection, we need community, you know. And by keeping ourselves as the hermit, which is our card, this is, you know, where we don't get that. So we never reach our true potential because we thrive off connection, you know. So if we're putting protection up, we're not actually protecting ourselves, we're segregating ourselves, okay? So I really feel that is the message for Virgo. So Libra. Yeah, be open and not attached to an outcome. Yeah, Virgos like to control things, you know, but this isn't, it doesn't work for us, you know, not now. Like I say, there's a new way of being, you know, as I said in the beginning, this is, the old us is dying, you know, we're no longer being, you know, we don't have to follow these rules, and we don't have to go, oh, well, I'm a Virgo, so this is why I do this. I'm a Scorpio, this is why I do this. No, you know, we know enough now to actually change that and see when things are detrimental to us rather than actually helping us. So Libra. Yeah, but all of that pain has led us to who we are now. So pain in relationships has just showed us that they're not the ones for us. They've been teachers. You know, when our heart breaks, it's not to let something go, it's to let something in. So if we think of our hearts like that, okay, and there's all this love around that, you know, that wants to be in it and wants to come into our heart has got to break open in order to be receptive. So don't see a bad broken heart as a bad thing. It's just like, hold on, whatever was in there isn't what was really for us. So I'm going to open up again and allow something else to come in. Yeah, that's it. You know, don't blame other people for, you know, the past. If you allow the past to control you, you know, you're never going to be happy in your present or your future. So, Libra. A lot of swords in here, Libra. So, Libra. Right, okay, a bit of fear here again, Libra. Wow, look at that moon card. That is amazing, isn't it? I love it. I don't know. Can you see it? It's very like... when I'm putting it there, no, you can't. It's like iridescent. No. Oh, shit. That's stupid light. It's this room's so dark, you know. It's lovely. It's really cozy, but when I do these videos, I need a light on. So, right, okay, Libra, what this is saying is it's almost like I feel limbo is going to stop, okay? That's it. I don't know if you've been feeling in a state of limbo over things, or feeling like your life has been quite stagnant, or where do I go from here? What you know is you can't go back, okay? So you have to go forward, even though this is into the unknown. But this is almost like releasing the past, forgiving the past, forgiving yourself, forgiving other people, and not getting into this kind of melodrama about, oh, woe is me, isn't my life bad? You know, your life has had the good and bad that everybody has. You know, some people get it all together, some people get it spread out, whatever. But this is saying, you know, now it's about leaving the past behind, the way you used to be. Exactly what I said in the beginning of this film. Exactly what I said in the beginning of this video, okay? And almost saying, you know, yeah, that might have kept you safe, but you haven't grown. You know, you've been cut off, you've been blocked off, you know, emotionally, intuitively. There has been no involvement here, okay? And no involvement neither. And this is saying whatever it is you have been waiting for, then the time is now. You know, the time is now. It's coming. But you've got to kind of get out of your head here. It's like, you know, there's security coming for you. There's openness, vastness. I feel openness. I don't know why they're showing me this. It's almost like a field where you can go, and like freedom, you know, like a little puppy just running out, and then you feeling good, you feeling victorious with this, you feeling powerful, and you realizing how much you have been drained, you feeling the love. This is what is coming in. And like I say, there could be this like this spark of, whoa, I'm almost quite teenage like, I think, here. But it's like, do you take that chance, you know, or do you sit and kind of beg for what you want? Because, you know, you're an emotional being, and you need feeding kind of thing here, you know. And there's like I say, there's this spark of inspiration, spark of intuition, spark of kind of intuit, yeah, intuit. It's just saying intuit. I don't know why intuit is keep coming up, bro, and I'm trying to say intuition. It's intuit. What does that mean? I don't know. If anybody does, please let me know. But yeah, it's almost like, right, you're going to lead rather than being led here. Okay, this is it. It's almost like you're going to allow your heart to lead you rather than be led by something else. And this is going to give you contentment and happiness, and it's going to be massively healing for you as well. There's a big lesson in this. Something you've been holding off is going to be put upon you, and it's about learning something new. And I feel, boom, there, it's there, you know, it's there. But it's allowing something to die, something that, when I said in the beginning this was all about death, rebirth, this is about being born again, reborn, you know, kind of like cosmic dancer, kind of here, you know, it's beautiful. There could be travel involved with this. There's newness, there's clarity, you know, where there were clouds in your head, there is now clarity coming through, you know. This is, yeah, it's just, there's abundance, there's power, there's choices to make, but there's freedom. Do you know what I mean? There you go, the sun card at the end of it, you know, like happy days. So we've got the sun and the moon. Okay, so you might have to go into the dark and face your fears in order to come out in the sun. But when you come out in the sun, there's this like real childlike way of being, and this childlike kind of right, okay, I can go back to this playfulness, to this happiness, to this kind of golden age. This is what they're talking about, the golden age. And I don't know why they're saying that, but it's like there's a thread that was woven from the start of time that is leading you to the golden age or something. I haven't got a clue what that means, but this is what it's saying. But yeah, there's something is golden, right? You know, on The Outsiders, have you ever seen the movie where it says stay gold? If you haven't seen that movie, one of my favorite movies. In fact, I really want to watch it now tonight. And yeah, it's about staying gold, you know. Aquarius is the golden age. The code is golden, right? Okay, okay. Well, there you go. Thank you for that, Jessie C. I'm Libra sun, and since eclipse season, I feel like I've been healing my past. It's been a roller coaster. There are days when I just cry from pain, and other days I feel over it and I feel like it. Yeah, everybody, that's it. Yeah, pony boy, that's it. Stay gold, pony boy. And this is it. It's beautiful. Look, I don't know if I really want you to see that card. Like, it is so. Look at that. It's so beautiful. We are stardust. We are golden, and we've got to get ourselves back to the garden. Who was that? Crosby, Stills and Nash. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Wow, what a beautiful card. And there, this is it. It's walking there. It's taken that step away. It's taken that step into the unknown, into your fear, into the moon, and coming out the other side at the sun. Yeah. Wow, happy days, Libra. Right. I love that sun card. Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? You know what? I don't usually like decks like these. And for some reason, this called to me. And I ordered it, and I was like, don't know, not kind of my art. It's not cool enough. It's not whatever. And whoa, when I do readings with it, it's just like, shit, man. These cards really, really work. Really work. Right, so... I just found the book Outsiders best movie ever. Yeah, I love it. I'm still a sucker for the old movies. I really am. I don't watch a lot of TV or anything like that, but yeah, old movies I love. So Libra, who do we have after Libra? Was it Scorpio? Yeah. Yeah, Aries was done. You'll have to see the replay. Yeah, you seen Cry from Pain last week. I cried like every single day, but it different things. There was one point, and I came in, I'd been in the car, and I don't know what was wrong with me, and I walked in the door, and the tears started to fall from my face, like real sadness. And in that second, I got a message from one of my friends who had met. I put another one of my friends in touch with them in the Netherlands. And there was a picture of the both of them together. And then I went from sad to like, oh, happy tears. I love them so much. I was like, have I really lost it yet? So yeah, everybody's been a bit like that. Right, Scorpio. Right, Scorpio. Right, okay. I feel, Scorpio, what you're doing is you're pushing forward with something, right? You're pushing forward with something. It's almost like, this is what I want in my future. This is where I'm going to go. This is how I'm going to get it, okay? It's an idea. It's fired you up. It's whatever. But what I want to say to you is you are not in the right predicament, the right situation, or the right mindset for this to actually be your reality yet, okay? There's quite a childish way of looking at this. This hasn't been thought through in the right way, okay? But what they're saying to you here is, it's almost like, I feel somebody could be saying to you, giving you advice, and it's saying, look, just wait a while, just wait a while, and then do it. But it's not. You're wanting to plow forward. You're really like, this is where I'm going. But it's almost like this is, I don't want to say it'll end in tears, because it won't. But loosen the reins a little bit, Scorpio, okay? Loosen the reins. This could be on a relationship, on a work venture, on whatever, it's something, and it's like, I want it, I'm going to get it, and all of that. A little bit like, what's that on Willy Wonka, what's the girl called whose dad owns the factory and he gets the golden egg? Is it Veruca Salt? Where it's like, I want it and I want it now, and it's almost like, no, it's not going to give you the success that you need. So it's kind of step back a little bit. Please take advice, especially from people that care about you, okay? Because they're not just trying to burst your bubble, they're actually trying to guide you. And by following their advice, you could find that what you're wanting, you get, but in a much more secure and stable fashion here, okay? By plowing forward like you are, you're gonna encounter obstacles and burdens, and it's going to be kind of heavy for you, so it's like, this is a time, think something through, before you plow ahead. Yes, you can, you've got that spark of an idea, but don't try and keep it to yourself, and don't just try and go forward in your way, blah, 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 tunnel vision, blocking out everything else. Like I say, this is the age of Aquarius. We need to see, how can I help the whole? Okay, how can I help the collective rather than just you? Because this is where it's going to backfire on you, okay? So like I say, allow that idea, but, don't see what's in it for you. See how you can help, how you can actually put something beautiful into the world by doing this, and that'll be strength, and that was where this will work better. But plow forward, and like I say, it's almost like you could be fired back kind of thing, you could hit an invisible force field that is going to like knock you back, okay? So like I say, please take advice, and seek out advice as well. I think that is going to help you massively. All right, okay. All right. Oh, that knock things over or into things, yeah. All right, okay. I don't know. Hold on, I just need to burn a bit sage. Energetically, something's just happened there. I don't know if somebody's came into the room or what, but something has just, I've just got it there. It's nearing the end, so it's all right, but yeah. Just need to burn some Palo Santo there. I just felt it. Wow. God, I love seeing this. Yeah, just put that between. Strange. Right, okay, so who are we on to? We've done Scorpio, Sagittarius. Interesting, this. Really interesting. Right, okay. Sagittarius. What have we got for Sagittarius? Lighten up, Sagittarius. Oh, wow, this is amazing. Honestly, please. It's almost like I feel your heart feels a little bit heavy. Okay, don't let it be, because there are good things coming for you here. You just need to make a choice, okay? And it's almost like the world is smiling on you in your favor. There are good things happening for you, Sagittarius, here, definitely. But they say, before we meet our maker, like I say, we've talked about this, this kind of death and rebirth thing that we're going through. And, they say that when we go up, our heart gets weighed, and so does a feather. And if our heart isn't balanced with the feather, we're not allowed kind of into utopia kind of thing. So what this is saying is, like, unheavy your heart. I know that is completely not English grammar, proper grammar, but this is what it's saying. Lighten the load of your heart, okay? Allow yourself to be lighthearted. Allow this light to come in. Allow this light to come to you as well, because there's happiness bigger than what you thought here. But there's almost like this self-sabotage is coming into you, okay? And it's almost like I feel like you could start something and then suddenly think, whoa, shit, what am I doing? And have like a bit of a panic. This is just your anxiety. Don't worry about it, okay? The next 6 months are really going to work for you. I really feel that you should maybe take a mindfulness course, or a spirituality course, or some type of course, but it's something where it's heart-centered, okay? Some type of heart-centered course, something that you're going to be learning and then putting into action. I feel this is something that could then benefit your work as well, okay? Don't be closed off to it, Sagittarius, because this is, if it's coming in, it's almost something that can benefit you, but can benefit other people as well. So it's something that is going to bring you money. What's that? God, I felt something on my foot. I was like, shit, what's that? It was the dog's toy under my desk. Yeah, don't be so closed off, okay? Because there's something here that you're going to learn. Like I say, this could be meditation, yoga, mindfulness, spiritual business way, being heart-centered, something like that, which I think you're going to take action with, that is going to actually really pay off for you as well, but in a beautiful way. And it's almost like, again, as I'm talking about the past, don't see everything as a struggle. Well, I've tried that and it didn't work. Or, I'm always used to having no money. Or, no, this doesn't work out for me. All of that. Don't stop that negative talk, okay? Stop that negative talk. So as I say, if this is mindfulness, it's really going to allow you to just be and to enjoy it, because there's lots of things coming for you to enjoy if only you will let them, okay? Don't worry about money. Don't worry about work. Don't worry about loved ones or whatever. What you're doing here is you're blocking yourself off from having joy. It's almost like your glass is always half empty, and your glass is actually half full, and they're wanting to fill it up even more. But if you go, no, I've got an empty glass, then that's what you're going to get. Stop resisting. This is something that's going to come up from your past that is forcing you to address this, okay? Once you address it, then it's forward. Like I say, there could be a house move as well around. Please I want you to be open, and I want you to be receptive here, Sagittarius. It's not all woe is me. It's like, whoa, look at what's coming for me, okay? Get your creative vibe on. See that things are going to be different now, or this time, they're saying, and actually look forward to the future, because there is security coming for you. There's a lot better than what you've had, a lot better. I really, really like these cards, but it's almost like you have this old way of thinking that, oh, have you ever read that book, Is It Me, or is just everything shit? Okay, that's what's coming in there for Sagittarius. Okay, so lighten up and lighten that heart and lighten your load, Sagittarius. Right, and who do we have now? Who do we have? Capricorn. Capricorn. And then we're done, yeah? I want to pull one card from an amazing deck that I got for Christmas, and then we're done. Shit, is it 8 o'clock? Capricorn, last but not least, North Node, yeah. Yeah, we all got a bit battered with that Capricorn season, didn't we? Capricorn. Oh God, yeah, I had real bad flu over the new year. And it's, yeah, it's still hanging on my chest. It's only 2 Yorkie. I wish. It's 8 o'clock. I hope I didn't have anything to do tonight. Honestly, my memory is like, and, you know, I keep asking Spirit about it, and they're saying, you remember what you need to, you know, but other things just go out of my head straight away. Right, Capricorn. 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 Stop your stubbornness. Is Capricorn the goat? Yeah, you stubborn goat. This is it. Stop it. It's almost like, it's not about how other people see you to see whether you're successful, okay? It's not about that. It's not kind of cutting yourself. This is what I feel now. I don't feel this is self-harm kind of thing. But it's like, it's almost, sometimes you can cut your nose off to spite your face, to like kind of prove that, you know, this is who I am strong, I am blah, blah, blah. And sometimes you can be downright stubborn. And what they're saying, this new moon is coming in to say to you, look, do you really think that was the old way of being? Do you really think that gets you what you want? Or does it just get other people's goat? Okay, this is what it is. It's almost like protective, defensive, you know, I can hear Capricorns now going, that's not me. And it's like, yeah, you know, soften, Capricorn, please soften here, you know, get in the flow. You are full of love. You have a very, very, very big heart, Capricorn. You know, allow people to see it. That is not a weakness. That is a strength. Okay. And you will find that when you do that, things will go from strength to strength. This is what we've been going through. This is all of the work that you've been doing. You know, this is working with other people. You don't have to do it all alone, Capricorn, okay? Like I say, you stubborn old goat, you don't have to. You know, this is where you're going to heal this part of yourself, to know that kind of 2 is better than 1, you know? Reach out, ask for help, take help, see that you can get things done better. Have security in allowing somebody to make you secure, okay? It's almost like you don't trust it, you know, if they're going to give me this, then what are they going to want in return, okay? Nothing, Capricorn, okay? They're not. They're there. Some people are genuinely there to help. So what I want you to do, what these cards are saying to do, you know, put your defenses down, put your shield down, take your armor off, okay? Allow your soft side to come out. Put flowers in your hair if you want. You know, I want to kind of turn you into this like kind of mother hippie kind of whatever. But yes, okay, if you want to wear a chainmail headdress, you can, because it's like, no, I don't want that. I don't want this fluffy and blah, blah, blah. You know, yes, you're not fluffy, okay? But it's like, just soften a little, and you will see how things actually work out better for you when this happens, okay? Because at the minute, it's almost like you're fighting against yourself, okay? This is what is coming in with this new moon. You're fighting against yourself. Your heart is really wanting to be open here. I'm sorry for laughing, because I know this isn't, this will be serious for some Capricorns, but when I'm seeing this here, it's almost like your resistance in it is actually quite laughable. But remember, okay, that was the old you. This is it. That old you is the one that is dying or died, okay? So you're going from scared, which is where it's always coming from, to secure, okay? You're going from being a loner to being supported. You're going from kind of sorrow to celebration, okay? So please let it. You're going to put up a fight. I know you are. You're going to put up a fight. If you do, it's going to be harder for you, okay, Capricorn? But yeah, this is it, man. Love is trying to put its arms around you. It's trying to soften you, and it's going to win, okay? And what you need to do is just stop resisting it, feel it. Don't fear it, okay? Because this is the truth of who you are, and like I say, there's a whole lot of love coming in for you, but I feel you're going to be ambushed by it. Not so much in a romantic way, but in a way where it's just going to go on that, you know what? It's like, if you don't want it, yeah, you're still getting it, okay? And I think eventually you will, well, you'll have to accept it, So this is what this moon is bringing in for you, okay? It's yeah, no more stubbornness, Capricorn. It's funny. You resonate with that, yeah? I saw the horns before you said that. There is an orb just around. Is there? There's often, I get quite a lot of orbs when I do these videos. There's a few people mention them. Right, so that is all the signs. I just want to pull one card. I should have got it over here. So I want to pull one card from a new deck and then see what this is. This is for the collective, for everybody. See if this resonates with what we're saying, and see if everybody's ready for this new moon energy, this Aquarius energy. The number 3 is going to be important. Sorry, they've just showed me the number 3 there. The number 3 is going to be important. I don't know. This is the 3rd of February. When would that be? Would that still be in new moon energy? Don't know. They've just given me the number 3. 3 is the magic number. Too many fell out there. So that 100% resonates with Capricorn there. I'll do my best to change. Don't change, just surrender, and the change will come itself. And you don't have to change, you just have to be you, because that's the true you. Oh, come on, man. I always like one of these to fall out when I'm... There's the fella. Right, okay. On these absolutely beautiful artwork. I love them. They're just stunning. Can you see them? Yeah. So what this card says is, keepers of the earth, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand behind you. So, where is this one? There you go. Number 100. So what this says is, you are so supported. You do not stand alone. You have a magnificent team of helpers, both in this world and of the earth, who are here to help you every step of the way. Call upon them for assistance. They are here to help. The keepers of the earth acknowledge the work you have done already and are ready to work through you. They bow at your feet and thank you for wanting to stand for them, to devote your life to protecting the earth in your unique way. It is time to increase your capacity to receive support in the physical realm. This can come in the form of financial abundance, acts of service from strangers, or people flocking to help you in your work. The only thing that is stopping you right now is your capacity to receive support. You deserve to be rewarded for the work that you are doing. You do not need to go it all alone. Call upon the keepers of the earth to help you in your mission. Open your heart and your mind to receiving more than you ever thought possible. What kind of support do you need? Call it in right away. And the mantra that comes with this, the light activation code, is I am open to receiving a whole new level of support for my life and my work, and I call it in now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So yeah, that's pretty what I've been talking about. You know, we're not alone here. You know, if we're helping others, they are there to help us. And this is the new way of being, you know, because the keepers of the earth, this is what we're doing it for. You know, we're doing it for the earth. It's for the collective, you know, and we have all of our ancestors and their energy helping, and the healing that we've been doing is not just healing us, it's healing our ancestral line backwards and forwards. Okay, so we're doing the work, and this is what it's about. And now it's time to merge everything together and see this work as play, okay, and share it. It's about sharing this as well. So I hope that makes sense. God bless and be with you always. I wish you the very best that life has to offer every day in every way. I've learned so much from you. Thank you, Tanya. Thank you so much, Terry. And thank you so much, everybody. I've been on, 2 hours, 15 minutes now. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your continued support. And thank you for your trust in the messages that I receive and for listening to them and trusting me to give them, because that is a great honor. And, you know, I'm truly blessed to do the work I do, but without yous, I couldn't do it. Okay. So I'm sending you so much love, and just want to give a big collective cuddle. And, you know, remember, it's like, it's not about us anymore. You know, if you see somebody that's hurting, or you see somebody that's a little bit down, just go and shine your light on them a little bit, you know, and brighten their day, because that's all we've got to do. You know, we've all got that capacity to do it. And when we're feeling helpless, you know, then if we help someone, that makes us feel better as well. So it's like I say, it's a two-way street. You know, when we help someone, we feel better as well. So I'm sending you lots and lots of love. Have an absolutely fantastic weekend. And yeah, this Aquarius moon, it's going to give us a little glimpse of how things can be and how things will be. We just need to stay on course. Okay? Satnam.